Good morning. Awesome morning.
Welcome to the conference. Enter the conference ID, followed by the pound. Thank you. Moderator ID accepted. All guests are currently unmuted. To mute all guests, press pound. For help with host options, press *0. We'll now be connected with the conference.
Good morning, awesome morning, incredible morning. Good morning, awesome morning, incredible morning as they chime in from all over the country. We'd like to welcome you. We'd like to welcome you. We're really excited about Monday morning. We're really excited about Monday morning. As we start our week off, we'd like to acknowledge our individuals who are watching across the world, our friends from Ghana, Japan, understanding that our brothers from Jamaica are also watching, India, they normally catch the show or catch the recording. So we're excited to have everybody internationally on, as well as individuals who are here in the United States. We please ask you to for those of you on the phone line, we're getting background noise, so if you could be conscious of that, that would help us out. So we're pumped up as we go international. We got to do our morning promotion. I turned $10,000 into $200,000. I predict it will grow into millions. I'm crazy, don't pay attention to me. I'm choosing 9 new friends. A new 9 friends. Why not you? Watch the video. Investing is risky and rewarding. I love the rush. For those of you who might want to participate, we have a 12,000 point process. That's really easy, but it's hard work. It's not hard to do, but it's hard work. And it gets you into the next $200,000 investment club for free. That's right, it gets you into the $200,000 investment club for free. So I'm taking this 10,000 right here, and I've got a little secret sauce on how to turn it into 200,000. And then we have a trading team that trades the money on a daily basis. And I believe after a couple weeks, we're over 8,000. We've been doing this for a couple weeks now. We'll see. My goal is to build at least 4 more of these. And each one we're going to build to $1 million. I'm crazy, don't pay attention to me. But that's the vision. And I'm extremely confident because I put it in the universe, and the universe always comes back with the how. So just teaching individuals who are in our mastermind group, in our mastermind class, that you can manifest the greatness that you desire. That's all I'm really teaching. Now, we always want to emphasize the foundation of our mastermind group is Think and Grow Rich and the 13 principles. We like to be documented. Documentation beats conversation anytime, and arguably this book has created more wealthy individuals than any other, more millionaires, more billionaires, etc. So as investors, not a motivational speaker, not a spiritual leader, I'm an investor. We invest in businesses, we invest in real estate, we invest in the market. As you see, this is new to us. We'll expand the Forex and also to gold and silver and to crypto as we start to progress. This is our pre-launch. So as we grow this mastermind group, I'm creating teachers who are going to be homegrown individuals who are within the infrastructure, community coach trainers. And I like to set up some lead trainers, and obviously those are individuals who have mastered this new system. It's a brand new system. It's built on past systems, and because of those past systems, we've been able to create this system. If you understand the dynamics of the universe, you understand once you initiate a goal and you set up a plan, the key is being able to grow the plan or adjust the plan or restructure the plan to get to where you need to get to, and we're at where we should be at right now, which is establishing a mastermind group, something that we know is definitely needed as we experience the challenges of today. One of the major components is controlling your mind right now. So we have the Mavette Way Investment Club, 12,000 points. This is the breakthrough thought for today. This is the breakthrough thought for today. Can you manifest what you think about? Can you manifest what you think about? Can you manifest what you think about? We're going to say it one more time. Can you manifest what you think about? You know, one of the concepts we believe is auto-suggesting. We give out a free mastermind group action planner, TMMG, the Mavette Way Mastermind Group action planner and workbook. Give it away for free, and it's very simple to understand, and it's very simple to initiate. And when you put it with Think and Grow Rich and some of the tools that we also emphasize, like our auto suggestion index cards, very simple things to help you stay focused. That's the key. Staying focused and in establishing a routine is extremely important in manifesting. So how do you stay focused? Well, you establish a routine, especially when feelings are involved. We all have been blessed with feelings, and feelings are our asset, but also our liability. Something I love hearing is, I'm feeling a certain type of way. I love hearing that, whether good or bad. Why? Because it's a major, major key to acquiring wealth. As a wealth mastermind coach, that's something you definitely want to have individuals who are under your tutelage understand. You need to understand your feelings. And you need to control your thoughts and emotions. You need to control your thoughts and emotions. And it's extremely challenging. And it's easier said than done. Anybody can throw out a cliche, but are they living the words? A lot of individuals out there who throw out cliches, they're not living the words. We work hard at living the words. So when I say we should be doing blue cards, I live the words. When I say we should be reading 5 pages, I live the words. When we say we should manifest every day, I live the words. Am I perfect? No, don't look for perfection. Look at direction. However, if somebody's going to be telling you something, they should be documenting what they tell you. There's videos I show my bank account. There's videos, I'm showing cash, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that somebody like me should inspire you, because you should look at me and say, if he can do it, I can do it. That's how I look at any individual out there. I'm saying if they can do it, I can do it. They might be more articulate, more charismatic, more IQ in reference to 5 sensory data, intelligent. So there's 2 types of intelligence. There's external intelligence, then there's internal intelligence. I'll pick internal intelligence first. Now, is external intelligence important? Absolutely, because they call it specialized knowledge. You need specialized knowledge to be successful. However, that's really secondary. Just like the law of attraction, a lot of people excited, the law of attraction, law of attraction, law of attraction. When The Secret came out, everyone started talking about the law of attraction, which is great because now we're changing ignorance to enlightenment. But there was a lot missing in the translation, even though it was said. And this what was missing. The law of attraction is secondary. The law of vibration is primary. Specialized knowledge is secondary. Spiritual knowledge is primary. You are the creator in you. There's a dynamics of spirituality which is extremely important. And dealing in the scientific realm. So theological thought processes and science. A lot of people fear science, even though everything we enjoy today is based on science. And it goes in one of the same. Let me ask you a question. And people sometimes want to debate. If God has created, infinite intelligence has created, the I am has created, the super subconscious mind, pick who your spiritual connection is. Can we all agree that your spiritual connection, my spiritual connection, has created anything and everything initially, and then after it's been created, nothing's been created and nothing's been destroyed? So what do you mean? Well, everything had a starting point, but then once it started, it just is. Everything just, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm crazy, don't pay attention to me. So if the Creator has created everything, that means He's created science. And it's part of energy. Just something to think about. If the Creator's created everything, if the Creator has created everything, and nothing's created, nothing's destroyed, people say, and it's hard for them to comprehend, what you mean nothing's created? Well, if He created everything, it's already here before you even got here. So that thought and idea that you're thinking about that is original was already here. See, one thing the Creator does is sprinkle those thoughts. Said a whole bunch of people. There's a saying, opportunities never lost, just go to somebody else. And it is definitely apropos because it is the truth. That's why you might have had an idea, then next year, the next following year, you see it on the internet or TV. Why? Because a whole bunch of people got that idea. It says who took that idea to the next level. That's why you see similar companies with similar ideas and concepts, and they compete. Because one individual got it and another individual got it, maybe out of 1,000. And this is too deep for me. All I know is it has gone to more than one person. You just go look out there. There's so many similar ideas. How many franchises you see that are similar? Let's go look. I just based on what I see, not how. You ain't got to be a genius. If everything started with an idea and you see multiple individuals who have implemented that idea, don't you think the Creator has put that idea into different sources? And even if somebody has taken the idea, which is the specialized knowledge now, and implemented it, it's just they took advantage of it. And the great news is now that you're at home, you're experiencing two ideas right now, good ideas and bad ideas. We ain't going to talk about the bad ideas. Let's talk about the good ideas that have been given to you. This might be a great time for you to manifest them. And we're here to help you with Think and Grow Rich. If you don't have an option, here's one for you. Go get the book. Yeah, you can buy it online. We recommend doing that, but also we recommend getting the book so you can spend time with you and your Creator. So we're going to take you through a 3-minute meditation. One of the things we want to emphasize at the training, we're going to talk about putting a lot of energy into your self-image millionaire action tools. You're going to hear Mr. Mensa mention that, but you want to create an emotion. You want to create that feeling a certain type of way, emotion. So you want to be able to go through your visual, your dream vision pages, where you should, like you have a dream board where we have dream pages. So you go through your dream pages. Make sure you go through that visualization before you meditate. If you want to focus, if you want to manifest the greatness that you desire, we're here to assist you. And get in where you fit in, but you definitely want to implement the emotion. At the training, we're going to show you a $10,000 I am and I have affirmation. And if you look at all my cards, they all start at I am and I have. Once you put the I am in it, it turns into a meditation prayer, a prayer meditation. That's the theological component of it. The scientific component of it goes up, connects into the universe. And the universe is energy. Everything is energy. And it formulates in the ether, where all the ideas and all the concepts are. And then it comes back down. It's like you go up to the universe and you pull it out. First, the universe gives you the idea and says, what do you want to do about it? What do you want to do about it? Do you want this? That's what the universe says. Do you want it? Now understand, when the universe gives you something, it normally gives you something that's conducive to your character, your nature, your makeup, your DNA. But the universe is awesome, because what the universe doesn't demand, the universe gives you a choice. Then you implement the tools that Mother Nature has set up to help you grow. So boom, it goes into your head, then you make a decision. And then once that idea turns into desire, then you say, okay, I got it. Well, I understand and Think and Grow Rich, desire is not enough, because a lot of people get an idea and think that's enough. No, you need to take it to another level, which is burning desire. Well, how do I take it to burning desire? This is so simple to do, but the problem is it's so simple not to do. Is all you got to do is write it down. Now, we put some energy on it by putting the I am, because anything you put after the I am, it is. Then boom, it shoots up, starts to formulate. And this is the problem. People are waiting for that idea to grow on its own, where you have to grow the idea. You have to grow the concept. Well, how do you grow the concept? Well, if you initiate auto-suggestion, it's going to tap the universe, the super subconscious mind, the I am, the infinite intelligence, and then it's going to come down, woo, and it's going to flow to what we believe to be the highest spiritual sixth sense. Boom, into the subconscious mind. Boom, into intuition. Boom. Now you got to make another decision. Comes back to you. Now you have to make another decision. The first decision was to start the process. The second decision is, are you going to work on it to make it happen? You got to make two decisions. First, yes, I receive it, but now am I going to work on it to make it happen? And are you going to implement the principles? Like, for example, I don't talk about it, I be about it. Let me find this one. Boom, 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 which is my fourth card. Okay, here we go. When I talk about I am and I have, desire, faith, auto-suggestion, specialized knowledge, imagination, organized planning, decision, the power of the mastermind, persistence, there it is. Number 8, the 8th principle. Oh yeah, I wrote it down. Why? Because in my affirmations, as I am and I have mastered the 13 principles. But I'm crazy, don't pay attention to me. Read this every day. And I've gotten even more intense now that we're dealing with this. But persistence, are you going to be persistent? First, are you going to work on it to make it happen? Now, hopefully this is your ultimate desire. Your ultimate desire. Your definite chief aim. Your definite desire. Whatever it might be. But then what happens is you got the definite desire, but then here comes the tools that go with it. And you got the I am, and I have the tools. That takes work, Mr. C. No bizarre thing about it is you work harder at your job than you do on your mind. If you work as hard on your mind as you did on your job, we'll all would be manifesting on this planet at high levels. But why do you have persistence? Because you will fail. You will fail at things. That's part of the membership to riches. That's part of the membership to get into the Wealth and Riches Club. You got to fail. Yeah, you got to fail. Because the universe wants to see if you're going to use the principle of persistence. You ever heard of persistence beats resistance? You've heard of that, right? Think about it. Persistence beats resistance. So it's already identifying that there's going to be resistance. That's why they said that. That's part of the principles. That's part of the game. That's part of the game. When you go, I love Monopoly, when you play on Monopoly board, you land on other people's properties, that's the resistance. So do you give up when you land on that property? Oh my God. You pay the money, you keep rolling the dice. That's resistance. And throughout the game, you're facing obstacles, might even go to jail. But the more you go around the board, the more you stay persistent, the more you have an opportunity to win. Persistence. The 8th principle. Mr. Menser, how are you this morning?
Doing great, Mr. C. Thanks for asking. So?
I'm doing great. It's great to spend this Monday with you as you take me and us through the meditation. Could you help with the 3-minute meditation, please?
Certainly. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the event, Mastermind Group Millionaire Crusader Community Coach Trainer Investor Call. We're going to start with our 3-minute meditation. The first minute will connect and reconnect with our Creator. Second minute, we'll take out our Millionaire Toolkit, in which we write on a daily basis our affirmations, the things we say we want to accomplish, the things we say we'll put in the time, energy, effort, and actions along with the blessings of the Creator to make happen. And the third minute, we will mentally see ourselves sitting in front of our $1 million movie theater, looking up at the big screen, watching our affirmations become reality, watching positive impact on family, friends, loved ones, communities, both physical, mental, spiritual, and financial, here in the United States, but also across God's creation. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we take out our Millionaire Toolkit, review our affirmations, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for our final minute, we'll mentally see ourselves in front of a $1 million movie theater as we start the week, looking at our affirmations, our visions, our dreams, but our imagination now being fired up and becoming into reality. We see it taking place in our mind. We see it happening in our lives, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you, Mr. C.
Excellent. Well done, well done, well done, well done. As I said, we are investors, so we have a creed that we follow. We call it the Mavette Way, 10 Commandments, and Miss Elaine is going to read the commandments. Good morning, Miss Elaine.
Good morning, Mr. C. How are you today?
I'm fantastic. Could you help us with the Mavette Way 10 Commandments, please?
Absolutely. Great morning, Mavette Way community and guests. The Mavette Way 10 Commandments. Number 1, we all have struggles. Regardless of our struggles, we make things happen as a team. Number 2, you can't cash in on good intentions. Only results count. We as a team get results. Number 3, it's not excuses that get you broke. It's legitimate ones, and we as a team don't accept legitimate excuses. Number 4, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. As a team, we make money. Number 5, we believe in the Mavette Way, mind, vision, energy, and technology. Number 6, we focus as a team not on what we can't do, but what we can do. Number 7, as a team, we work on it to make it happen. Number 8, as a team, we focus on ETPs, estimated time payments. GTCs, got the cash every week. Number 9, as a team, we go to the Mavette Way and CEBA, Community Empowerment Business Academy Advanced Training. Number 10, as a team, we focus on being personal credit-worthy, business credit-worthy, and making the millionaire circle wealth. Where is your focus? Back to you, Billionaire Mrs.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Miss Ebony, good morning to you.
Great morning, Billionaire. How are you?
Great. Could you help us with the breakthrough declaration, please?
Absolutely. The Mavette Way Declaration. I declare breakthroughs are coming to the Mavette family community. Sudden bursts of God's goodness. Not a trickle, not a stream, but a flood of God's power. A flood of wisdom, a flood of favor. The Mavette family are breakthrough-minded millionaires. We are expecting God to overwhelm us with His goodness and amaze us with favor. This is the Mavette Way Declaration. Back to you, Billionaire Mr. C.
Excellent, excellent. Well done. Miss Deborah, good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
Great morning, good morning, good morning to you, Billionaire.
Could you help us with the breakthroughs? Now, we want to make sure everybody understands the breakthrough question, so I'm going to repeat it. Let me go look for it so I can make sure we do this right. Because some of you might not have heard it, so let's make sure we do it right. Here is the breakthrough thought for today. Can you manifest what you think about? 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 Okay, Miss Deborah, let's get started.
All right, well, let's get started then. Millionaire Mister, please take the floor.
Good morning, Mavette family, guests and visitors. Can you manifest what you think about? My answer would be yes, because thoughts are things. If we put positive thoughts in, work on those thoughts, we have a great probability of making them happen. If we put in negative in, we get negative out, or G out. Garbage in, garbage out. So manifesting is very, very important in terms of accomplishing our dreams, our goals, our visions, our imaginations. Those are things that we play a big, big part of making them happen. Positive, positive, positive. Positive is important. And understanding that you will have some bumps along the way. It's not going to necessarily happen immediately, but by working at it, by keeping your mental thoughts high and positive, success will happen more times than not. And I'm the Mavette Follower Morning Millionaire Crusader Community Coach Trainer Investor, because today is a fantastic day to be in the community. Reaching out to 2 individuals, 2 businesses or more, showing them how to invest $1 and get a tremendous return on that investment. Documentation beats conversation. Back to you, Millionaire Depredate.
Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Darren Mooney, please take the floor.
Good morning, Mavette family. Good morning, guests. Good morning, King and Queen. Yes, absolutely. There's thoughts, and then emotion, and then action. In between that, we're writing it down, we're visualizing. But yes, absolutely, thoughts can help us manifest our reality. It starts with thoughts. It all starts with thoughts. Make it happen. Manifest it. I am a Yvette Below, morning millionaire, coach, trainer, crusader, investor, because I get 2 people a day or more this money. Back to you, Millionaire Depredate.
Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Elaine, the floor is yours. Yes, can you manifest what you think about? And yes, you can. Because thoughts are things, and you attract what you think about, what you meditate on, what you get emotional about, those thoughts. The more emotion that you get with those thoughts, the more you're attracting those things to you. And if your thoughts are positive, that's what you're attracting positive. If your thoughts are money, that's what you're attracting, money. And then it creates an imagination, and that imagination will attract and give you further direction, and it will grow. The creativity will come with it and expand and attract those things to you, and then manifest as you begin to follow that direction that you're receiving in your imagination and in your thoughts. And so it's so important to think the correct thoughts and take actions on those thoughts with a plan. And I am a Yvette Below, morning millionaire, coach, trainer, crusader, investor, because I will help 2 people or more get the money today. Back to you, Millionaire Depredate. Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Steve Smith, please take the floor.
Good morning. The answer to the question is absolutely yes. I do believe that people that weren't born into wealth have manifested their way to having financial success. They have to have believed at the onset, at the very beginning, that they would be wealthy, that they would have riches, and I refuse to believe anything otherwise. I'm a Yvette Below, morning millionaire, crusader, coach, trainer, investor, because I will engage 2 people today, 2 businesses today, and show them that the money is available. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah.
Awesome. Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Deshaun Sweeney, please take the floor. Good morning, millionaires and billionaires. Can you manifest what you think about? Absolutely. Absolutely. As you begin to think and use your imagination and push forward, persevere in whatever it is you're thinking about, your goal, you absolutely can manifest whatever it is that you think about. I've done it on more than a few occasions, so I know it is possible. I am a Yvette Below, morning millionaire, community crusader, coach, trainer, investor, because I'm called to be financially free and support my neighbors in their financial freedom. And I will get 2 people and 2 businesses or more the money today. That's you, Millionaire Depredate. Thank you, Millionaire. We have some guests on this morning. We have Millionaire Chiquita, Millionaire Anisha, and we have Millionaire Ebony. Welcome to the call. And if you are a guest on the line and I did not call your name, we would like to welcome you to the call as well. And to answer that question for my breakthrough this morning, I too agree with everyone, and I too say yes, absolutely. And there is a quote, a special quote that is near and dear to my heart by Henry Ford that I have lived by for the last, I would say, almost probably 30 years or so now.
And that quote is, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. And if you are walking around thinking that you can't, more than likely you will never ever try. But if you're walking around thinking that you can, and if that's in your mindset, and then you shoot for it and you go for it, you just might manifest what it is that you're thinking about and what it is that you're going for. But putting the action with it as well definitely will help you manifest what your thoughts are. But be careful, because just like the positive thoughts that you try and you work on to manifest, those negative thoughts can also all of a sudden miraculously appear because you're thinking about something that is not so great, and that too can manifest. So you have to really be careful. It has happened to me on many occasions, whether it's a positive but also on a negative. So you have to make sure. That's why we have the mastermind course, the mastermind teaching, and that's why we always speak on mastering your subconscious mind, because thoughts will come to fruition. Your thoughts will come to your reality. I'm a Lavette Wall, Morning Millionaire Crusader, Coach, Trainer, Investor, because I know that I've been chosen to inspire, and I'll get 2 or more people the money today. Back to you, billionaire.
Excellent. Well said. Well said, Breakthrough Team. I love when they deliver. As simple as this question might be, as I mentioned, the great thing is it's simple to do. The problem is it's so simple not to do. I want you to think about this. You need to write this down. Can you manifest what you think about? This is so important at this particular time. Watch this question I'm going to ask you. I'm going to give you a test. Ready? Remember, can you manifest what you think about? And most of you, I believe, would say yes. Here's another question. Are you manifesting now what you're thinking about? Are you manifesting now what you're thinking about? Are you manifesting now what you're thinking about? Everything you see right now, experiencing right now, feel right now, remember, you can manifest what you think about, right? It's not an exclusive thing. It's something we are all doing right now. So whatever you see, look around your room, look at your bank account, look at your car, look at your job, look at your business right now. That's all based on what you're thinking about. It's so simple, it's difficult. I already know that, Mr. C. Okay. Next question is, do you like the way you're living? Are you living the way you want to live? Well, how you're living right now is based on what you're thinking about. Okay, what are you thinking about right now? Right now. Are you thinking about COVID-19? Yes. Are you thinking about your health? Yes. Are you thinking about a lack of income right now? Yes. Are you thinking about all the situations you have to deal with and distractions you have to deal with today? Yes. You might be at home, but there are a whole bunch of things that are not happening in your life because you can't create income. There's a whole bunch of things you're thinking about right now. So that means if you don't take control of your thoughts, whatever you're thinking about right now will continue to manifest fear, doubt, skepticism. If you don't take control, if you do not take control right now, what you're thinking about will manifest into its physical realm. And you got a legitimate excuse to think about what you're thinking about. You got a legitimate excuse. But as my mentor taught me, it's not legitimate excuses. It's not excuses that will keep you broke. It's legitimate ones. So what are we supposed to do? Work on thinking different. Okay, let's repeat the question, and here's the answer. What are we supposed to do, Mr. C? We can't. Don't use that word can't. Don't use that word can't. Is that what you're telling me? You can't? Let's read. Oh, well, if I keep watching stuff on TV, well, don't watch what's on TV. If I keep going on the internet, well, don't go on the internet. Well, I got to go on the internet. Okay, don't go as much. Or understanding your feelings when you see that stuff. You're going to feel this way. I'm going to feel this way. So knowing that I got to deal with five sensory data, you got to deal with the outside world. You cannot help but deal with the outside world. You have to deal with the outside world. When I say the outside world, based on what you thought about, you manifested that world that you see. I know I'm crazy, don't pay attention to me, but everything you see, you manifested based on your thought process. But here's the solution. I'm not just going to tell you, okay, think differently. I'm going to give you some tools. Number one, Think and Grow Rich. Number two, we're going to give you a free action planner workbook. Free. Number three, we're going to give you a newsletter subscription with different podcasts on it to educate you. Number four, we're going to give you a free $500 training. Originally, it was supposed to be exclusively for a certain group of individuals, but because of COVID-19 and all the other things, I decided to give 300 tickets away to this event for free. Also, we understand that people are having credit issues, so we're going to give you a free, well, even before then, you need some money. I know you got resources, utilize those, but this could be a plan B for you. I'll give you a prime example. If you get turned down from the SBA and you need some money, come see Mr. C. I ain't guaranteeing you anything, but I am giving you at least another shot. How about that? Ain't one shot better than, ain't two shots better than one shot? We'll see. We put together an SBA team that's no joke. I got my business partner, Brian, who's done some major research for us, and I'm telling you what, and we put together some technology that could instantly pre-approve people. But this is the key. You know how you go to the bank and then all of a sudden you're not approved. What happens? You walk outside and you feel like bad. Well, there you go, thinking about that again. Am I not worthy? Why can't I get this? How about there's a solution? We give a free wealth blueprint. So you're going to fill out the application. Let's go for it. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, my credit's bad. Let's just go through the process. Because in order for me to give you the free wealth blueprint, what's a wealth blueprint? Where we can evaluate your credit file and tell you what you need to do to build your file to get the money. Well, I already know. Listen to what I'm saying. These are underwriters, also individuals who are experts. We're going to say exactly what you need to do. It's free. So instead of talking about it as a mastermind group, we're being about it. We're here to help. You can't be free. Now, don't get it twisted. We're in business too. We are contributing, which is another word for recruiting. We call it contribute because we feel if you get into our mastermind group, we're contributing to your life because we're teaching you how to think. See, other programs you get into, which we're advocates of, if anything that has to do with entrepreneurship and making money, especially home-based businesses, I don't need to bring nobody down to bring me up. That's not what universal people do. You need to focus on what's good for you. But I will tell you, I'll give you as a wealth mastermind coach how to pick the right home-based business opportunity. Look at what's it's capable, and then put in another category, more than capable. First you see what's capable, then from the capable you look at more than capable, and then from that more than capable list, you choose from that list. It's just my opinion. A lot of them are capable, but take them from from capable to more than capable. Once you put more than capable, meaning ain't no guarantees, but you feel spiritually and scientifically that you got a legitimate shot. That's all you need to give somebody. Like when we give a wealth blueprint, we're giving you a legitimate shot. And then, oh, by the way, if you became a community coach, trainer, investor, we have a complimentary second chance credit builder program that comes with it. Complimentary. You pay $299 a month for that. $99 a month, it could change your $99 a month. I'm pitching our stuff. Oh, you're going to hear me pitch. Why? Because I believe in what we have. Why wouldn't I talk about what I believe in? Because all I know is I've been able to build stacks with this concept. All I know is I've been able to help change people's mindsets with this system. All I know is it's created an investment club that I could structure it at $10,000. Now it's $200,000, and you know what I'm saying? Documentation beats conversation. I believe in business opportunities, but we're not a business opportunity. We're an opportunity to do businesses because we believe in assets. Guess what? That's what we think about. What are you thinking about right now? That's what we think about. And don't get it twisted. We're dealing with experiences. That's why, bang, we folks got their autos. They know this is the time to start writing your stuff down to deal with this mess. Oh, I'm dealing with it every day. I got to go 3 times a day. I got to go visit my affirmations. Oh, my God. What time is it? Let's look at individuals who are affirming on a daily basis. This world is hard to try to do stuff by yourself. I'm trying to tell you, that's why we believe in the mastermind. Mastermind. Ooh. And we got a wealth membership. You like that? I do. A wealth membership. We use words that connect with the universe. Like people say recruit. Yeah, we're recruiting, but we call it contributing. Okay, if we're helping somebody get money for their dream and vision, their passion and purpose, are we contributing? Yes. If we're helping people build their credit scores so they can get money, yes. If we're helping people control their thought process, because if thoughts are things and you manifest what you think about it. If you see what I'm saying? It's so simple to do, but so simple not to do. If you can manifest what you think about, why don't you focus on what you're thinking about? And if you're not liking what you're seeing, why don't you change what you're thinking about so you can change what you're seeing? I'm crazy. Don't pay attention to me. Once again, if you're not liking what you're seeing and you manifest what you think about, it ain't all of a sudden, oh yeah, you manifest what you think about, but it's something over there to the right. No, what you're thinking about right now, you are manifesting right now. Right now, this second, look around, look at your house, look at your car, look at your apartment, look at your situation. You might be homeless, you might be in a mansion. I don't know. But you manifest that based on what you're thinking about right now. And what you're thinking about right now will perpetuate itself and continue going on and on and on and on and on. You ever heard the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? Well, the definition of insanity is thinking the same thing over and over. Oh, I'm crazy. Don't pay attention to me. So if you're thinking the same thing over and over again based on your reality, because what you see, your reality that you're seeing, the reality that you're living is based on how you're thinking. So here's the question, and you're going to give the right conscious answer because you're highly intelligent. Well, if your reality is based on how you're thinking and you don't like your reality, what should you change in this equation? I'll let you think on that for a second. I'll let you think on that for a second. What should you change? Exactly. You should change the way you think. It's hard to do by yourself. I can't say I couldn't. I hate to say can't, but it would be extremely hard not to do it by myself. Actually, I can't do it by myself. You got a mastermind. I'm going to follow the principles of Think and Grow Rich. I need to do it with somebody. Hate to use that word can't, but that's the reality. You know what I'm telling you is the truth. Consciously, you know what I'm telling you is the truth. But your subconscious mind is taking you over. That's why you got to get this action plan or workbook. You need to get with the person who's on this call, or you need to hit me up. All y'all on Facebook, if you want it, if on social media, YouTube, if you want it, put something in the comment section. Say, Mr. C, give me this free action plan or workbook, and we make sure we get it to you. If you see this replay later on, wherever you see it, leave it in the description section, comment section, chat section, whatever. Say, Mr. C, give me that free action plan or workbook, because how I'm thinking ain't the right way I need to be thinking. Because if my reality is based on what I'm thinking about and I don't like my reality, I need some help. Now, don't let your ego be bigger than your bank account. Don't be needing help and don't ask for it, especially if it's free. I'm just saying, but I'm crazy. Don't pay no attention to me. Well, if what you're doing is not working, why are you going to keep doing it? Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And first, you got to humble yourself and look around and say, damn, this ain't working. What I'm doing right now ain't working. So somebody's going to give me something free. I might be skeptical. I might have some doubt. I might have some fear. But the bottom line is something right now is better than nothing. See, but your subconscious mind says, no, stay right here. We like being right here with fear, with doubt. Getting paid paycheck to paycheck, month to month. We like wondering, are we going to have an opportunity to get paid paycheck to paycheck, month to month? Last month's bills at this month's paycheck. Now, a lot of people wondering even on that game. First, they was upset that they were in that game. Now they're unemployed, saying, damn, at least if I was in that game, I could get something. Well, how about for your mind? Let me go get something. That's what I'm saying. If you approach this way like you approach your job, like let me go get something, guess what? But this something could turn into something. Can you guarantee me, if we gave you the action plan and workbook, that it wouldn't turn into something? Listen to the question. Can you guarantee me, if we gave you this free action plan and workbook, and then we gave you this free wealth blueprint, then we gave you this free training, can you guarantee me that it will end up to be nothing? Here's the answer, no. So if you can't guarantee that, why don't you come get it? See, what I'm telling you is not book sense, it's not street sense, it's common sense. But right now, because your mind is jacked up and you have a legitimate excuse for it to be jacked up, even when something is free, you can't make a decision on it. Do that make any sense? I'm crazy. Don't pay attention to me. Let's look at the individuals who are taking steps to to help empower us. I'll show you my affirmation. See, I had to affirm, if you look at here, this is 1,023 days, and I'm still fighting. Well, you got to affirm every day. Yes, because guess what? The outside world is affirming every day. So you got to affirm every day. The outside world is doing stuff to you every day. So you got to do stuff to the outside world every day. There ain't no break, because it don't take a break. In the name of the I am. Everything you start with I am is infinite intelligence and highest holy spiritual sixth sense. You can insert your own energy source. Just have an energy source and rely on it, but work on it to make it happen. Your energy source right now say, hey, can we work on your mind so we can manifest the reality that we know you deserve? Hello? If it's not the I am and highest spiritual sixth sense, take over my subconscious mind with my concerted cooperation that have almighty power working at the basis of my life. I say this every day. Then I have the ability to, I'm manifesting right now. By me giving to you, I'm giving back to me. That's how the universe works. Then I have the ability to manifest anything I desire into its physical realm. Then I can do anything I ought to do, go anywhere I ought to go, create any wealth I ought to create, and be anything I ought to be. I cannot be defeated. I just read this to our friends in Ghana, in Japan, in India, wherever else across the country. Guess what? So I'm being blessed. With spiritual wealth energy performance is measured, spiritual wealth energy performance is improved. The tools to the I am and I have riches and health, wealth, happiness, love, success, prosperity, and money. Future event for lower, financial universe law of attraction. Law of attraction is secondary. We talked about that. Financial wealth in one accord community for the 24th. Actually, this is wrong. It's supposed to be for the 26th, which was yesterday, so I'll fix that. Membership of affirmations every day by 9 a.m. Pacific. Here's the individuals who are working on their minds. At least you see some folks working on their minds because they know that 5 sensory data that's out there that's coming after them, they got to be a counterpunch. Aren't you tired of the outside world beating up on you? It's time to fight back. We are one accord and blessed and highly favored with the Creator, Anisha Moore, Alethea Garrison, Daryl Mooney, Monte Gilliam, Barry Mensa, Stephen Smith, Ebony Richards, Elaine Lang, Deshaun Sweeney, Essence Johnson, Rodney Nickens, and Deborah Day. If I missed your name, please forgive me. Hope you learned something today. As simple as it might sound, the bottom line is you are feeling a certain type of way, and if you don't do something about it, that feeling that you're feeling right now is going to manifest and perpetuate itself, and you're going to dig yourself into a deeper hole. Now, can you get out? Absolutely. We all survive. But aren't you tired of surviving? Aren't you tired of digging out of that hole? It says, okay, I'm surviving now. Believe it or not, you can seek abundance at any time you want. Abundance in health, wealth, happiness, love, prosperity, and money. We're going to give you another visual. As I said, we got our own day trading investment club. For those of you who want to stick around, we're going to show you the technique that our professional traders are doing to trade on our behalf. It's been taught to Miss Elaine, and every Monday we try to give you this visual of what could be happening on your behalf. Also, we're giving you a visual on what you might want to participate in, just to show we have it, because we ain't going to talk about it. We should be about it. There are a lot of great programs out there. There's some great Forex programs, opportunities out there. There's a lot of MLMs out there. Look at me. Look, I'm saying, I'm for them all. If you're choosing one of them, go kick butt. Go make it happen. But I will tell you this, you should put Think and Grow Rich in your arsenal. Because anybody who works with me as a partner, you got to put it. And so I'm having it for 9 individuals who go through our new system. I need some people to go through our new system, manifest our new system. Through this whole year, I'm going to put those next 9 individuals into my $200,000 investment club for free. That's a benefit. How about you go to your job? You got health benefits, right? Certain types of benefits, 401k. Oh, I got benefits for my people. Oh, I got benefits. $200,000 investment club that will build up to $1 million for free. So, but you, like at your job, you gotta go work. But let me tell you something. I'm building 4 more, so the next one is ready. So if you ain't doing nothing at home, let's talk about it. So this is a component. So you're going to hear Mr. Mentor. See, we got to give you a broader perspective. Mr. Mentor is going to give you a perspective of what's happening in the world, because what's happening in the world determines the market. If you're going to be a real investor, you got to understand the market. If you're going to be a real investor, you need to understand. You can pick whatever you want, whether it's options, whether it's Forex, whether it's ever, but you need to understand the market. And this is the time you really need to understand it while the economy is going down. I love day trading because it has a philosophy of buy high, buy low, and sell high, but also buy high and sell low. And you're going to see that in this clip. This is free, baby. All this information is free. Mr. C understands how to give back, to get back. The universe is just blessing a brother. I've been waiting for this. I've been talking about this for years, how this time is coming. I've been waiting for it. So all this stuff free, I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting. I didn't even know how. Then the infinite intelligence, as things started happening, say, do this, do that. Infinite intelligence is deep, man. When you're wondering, well, even though you know the system, like how am I going to do it? Then all of a sudden it says, here, boys, shut up. You teaching it. I'm like, you right, dang. So I understand feeling a certain type of way. You start tripping. Then all of a sudden, but you know how you stop tripping? You go to the source. Then when you go to the source and you exhale and you meditate, you get yourself together, then the how starts happening. See, right now, a lot of you got some great ideas and you ain't letting infinite intelligence in to show you how to do it. You thinking you're letting that room that you're sitting in, that apartment, that house, stop you from your dream and vision. Great ideas started in the same place where you're at right now. So, rest you guys, I know you got to go. Be blessed. We'll see you at the top. If you guys want to hang out, please do. Miss Elaine, we're trading today. Is that correct? I said all this, not even ask you, were we trading today? We good today, Miss Elaine?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm happy. Because I didn't want to do all that build up. I got to remember to ask you first. So let me chime in. Make sure. Dang, I did all that build up. It would have been like, no. Like, dang, Mr. C, you whooped-de-whooped and whopped-de-whopped it up, and now you ain't showing. My bad. Whew. I was happy to hear you say yes. So, I'm going to join. And I'm in. Brother Monte's in the house. Monte be on every morning. He ain't missing a bit of this. All right, Miss Elaine, we see your chart. You and Barry do what you do.
Okay. Good day, Millionaire Mr. Mentor. How are you today?
Doing great, millionaire, and yourself?
Awesome. Give us an overview of what's going on in the stock market and our world, which affects the stock market.
Well, basically, most of the central banks are pumping money into their respective economies. Everyone is obviously dealing with COVID-19. The oil market is way down. Some drilling platform drillers have started to file bankruptcy because obviously if people are not moving about, planes aren't flying, ships aren't sailing, then a lot of petroleum is not being used, petroleum products. Also, most of the storage facilities are full, so there's really no place to store crude oil. So that is going to have an impact Also, in terms of the United States, states and cities are having financial challenges because if people aren't working, they aren't paying taxes, etc., whether it be property tax, personal taxes, sales tax, etc. So the question is how the United States will resolve that issue. Mitch McConnell, the leader of the Senate, has proposed or threw out the idea of states didn't need to file bankruptcy, which would require a change by Congress to permit states to do that. And whether or not that would be beneficial, that's another question. Additionally, some states are starting to bring businesses back online. I know in your state, in Georgia, Millionaire Lane, the governor has green-lighted certain businesses to pop on, and some of them are surprising since they're like barbers and beauty salons where you would be closer than 6 feet. There's also a concern based upon the number of live cases being reduced to a certain percentage or a certain amount before it would be considered by the medical experts wise to reopen the various economies. Lastly, there is a concern by the meat producers that because of the COVID-19 virus hitting the various production plants, having to shut down the plants, that supplies of pork particularly, but also it could go into Tyson chickens, etc. The amount of meat products may be severely restricted or reduced going out to the public because of the COVID-19 virus is hitting the production plants. So that's also within the mix. And then lastly, Congress has approved new funding for basically assisting businesses going through the economic impact of COVID-19. So that presumably will start to be processed. But the cities and states are still going to be hurting unless Congress comes up for some funding for them, which may start to impact in terms of individuals being laid off by cities and states, services being reduced or restricted or eliminated temporarily or to cover the situation. So even though there are positive impacts taking place, there's still a lot of things that are taking place that could impact our daily lives, and it's something that we often don't think about, but the stress still is social discipline, social distancing, and staying away from crowds and things of this particular nature so that you don't get impacted with the spread, because based upon what's taking place, even though a person may have been tested, there's no guarantee that that test is still valid at a particular point in time. There's some individuals that don't show signs and symptoms of COVID-19 but still have the ability to pass it along. And so there's a lot of things that's unknown at this point, and the question is the cup of coffee or the haircut or the hair service for women, is it really worth taking a shot of catching COVID-19? And that's something that I guess each person has to identify with and make a decision in terms of what is important to them at that time. But keep in mind that some of the gambles that you make may be with your life or lives of people that you love. Back to you, Millionaire Lane.
Oh my God, that is some great information. men, sir, we all should take heed of that. And yeah, we're being very careful here in Georgia, regardless of what has been put out there. Well, can you see my screen? Mr. C, can you see my screen?
Absolutely, we can see it, Miss Elaine.
Okay, so what we have here is Bank America. I put in a trade with Bank America. And right here, 2251, I caught this run. We had a little support right here, so I jumped in, watched it. It hit resistance. So this was the highest it went today. Well, this morning when it opened. So when it hit that resistance, I was like, absolutely, we're in. And so I rode it all the way up to the top. Well, what goes up comes down. So then when it hit the high, I waited to see if it was going to go to a new high. So it didn't go to a new high, so I set my stop loss with a new limit order to actually short it. So then I shorted going down and made money.
Hold on, Miss Elaine. This is big for somebody who doesn't understand the market. And this is so big for me personally, and I get emotional when I talk about this. I lost a lot of money in 2008 because a lot of my brokers knew how to invest in the bull market. That's when it goes up. They didn't know how to invest in the bear market. That's when it goes down. So you buy low and sell high. But this is when you sell high and buy low. This is big. Am I correct on that, Miss Elaine?
Yes, you absolutely are correct. So I sold it, or I bought some stock when it hit the high. I knew it was going to go down. After, the wicks, I kind of look at the wicks and see where they are. So it began to trend down, and I set my stop loss for the trend down and a limit order. So it put me in. And so, and as you see, my strategy is to follow the trend. So absolutely, I bought it while I was high there and waited for the trend for it to go down. So I shorted it. Going down, I made money there. And then, like now, it's going back up and I'm making money. I'm strategically following the trend. So, this is an up stock. This is Bank of America, and it's an up stock. So, it's going really good.
Hold on one second, Miss Elaine. Show them the two buttons where it says buy market and sell market. Did you show them that? Could you point at that?
Right here in the center, this is your order entry box. This is where you place your orders. So you're either going to buy, which is in green, which is consistent with the green candle, or you're going to sell at the market price.
Okay, hold on one second. That's important because I want to make this point. So just before when it was red and you set your limit order, but you knew it was going to go down, you clicked the sell market button. Is that correct?
I did. I came down in my order entry box and clicked on here, down here in my order entry box, and put in my limit order.
Exactly. So What she did was she sold high. See, point at high again. Point at high, Miss Elaine, because we want to make sure they see this on the chart.
High.
On the chart. Point at the high.
Right here.
So she hit the sell button. Excellent, Miss Elaine. Thank you.
My strategy is breaking resistance again and going to a new high. It's breaking resistance again and going to a new high. So I'm gonna move my stop loss up because it's potentially to drop down again. So I'm preserving capital and I'm gonna come down. So it just went to a new high. So it broke that resistance. And it's really at a new high. So I gotta bring my stop loss up to preserve that capital. That's an absolutely large candle. So, you know, at this point, I would just buy it. I would just sell it because that candle, it can't go anywhere but down. It can't go anywhere but down. Look at that. Look at that. Got all of that. Got all of that. All of that. So we sell. So I just sold it. Now watch that candle come down. And when it comes down, it's still going up. Wow. When it comes down, I'm going to get it going down as well. Look at that.
Woo.
So we don't be greedy. That's why I got on out, because that's going to come down. Now watch. I'm going to make money as it go down.
So you already have your sell button. You already did your limit order on that, Miss Elaine, or are you going to do it in the
I
minute?
have my limit on, yes. Yes. So it's currently at 89. I have a limit order in for 87.
Could you point that out on the chart where your limit order is on that when it flips?
Here, 87.
Whoa, here it goes down.
So we're making money. It's going down and we're making money going down as well.
So we're going to be teaching our coach trainer investors. First we start with the investment club. And then as you become part of the investment club, or even before the investment club actually, because that's for exclusive 9 people, we're going to implement our day trading program in the very near future. One thing at a time.
Look at this. Oh my God. So I have to put in a limit order because it might go to a new high. So it might go to a new high. So we got to put in our limit order. So I have if it goes to a new high, we've got a limit order in there. And so it's going to kick in and put in our limit order if it goes to that new high. If it trends down, either way we make money.
Bingo.
Either way.
Bingo. That's the answer. Either way, we make money. We're already $245 in. It's great to be in a position where you're going to make money either way, and you already made money. This is such a great example, Miss Elaine. We can't hear. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I agree. This is how you short. Take advantage of buying and selling. So it is looks like it's going up. So we're in we're getting ready to be put.
Let everyone know when you get in, Miss Elaine.
Okay. We are at, it's at 89. It's at 89. We see the, well, here's the cross. It's and I put in 91. So it's getting ready to.
What she did was initiated the order based on the trend, meaning the order hasn't been taken yet, but she's saying if it gets higher to this point, it will trigger it automatically for her to stop making money.
To a new high. And it kicked me into that new high.
Bingo.
So always put in the stop loss just in case it trends down. Give it some room to get the new high.
A stop loss is if it starts to lose, it will automatically stop the trade for you.
Stop loss. So it's reached the high. If it's going to a new high. But I'm waiting for it. When this baby drops,
woo!
I'll make money again.
This will play with your emotions, boy. You see that red, you waiting for it to drop. You got this one just right.
Yep, we're making money going down now. And it will go down because that's the highest it's been. If you see, this line here, this is today, to the opening. And so all the way back, and you can move your chart back, and you can see it hasn't been at that high in a while, in a good while. So that's really showing where the market is really, really coming back. Or they put that money into the banks. That new SBA money was put in.
Bingo. Bingo.
Driving them up. So now we're getting ready to make money going down. We have our what happened? Okay, so what happened? We're making money. We're making money.
And folks, this is just one trade. You might have 3 or 4 or 5 of them going on at the same time. And you're going to win some,
yeah.
You're going to lose some. But when you add it all up at the end of the day, that's what counts. But if you can potentially have 3 or 4 or 5 of these going on at the same time, wouldn't you say so, Elaine?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I normally do. But I want to focus on this so you can see how you can make money. So this is getting ready to drop all the way down, and we're going to make money on that. And if you see that line, look at it to go about right here. If it goes past that, oh my God, see, we're making money.
I'm not showing you, Miss Elaine. It's not in. We lost you.
Can you see me? Hello?
No, we can't see you. I came back in, and I can't see you.
Can't see me?
No, this. We can't miss this one.
Yeah, because we're making money. We're really making money here. on this particular one.
See if we can get you. Yes.
Money.
We lost you. I came back
Don't
in.
make
I
the
can't
money.
see you.
You can't see me?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm presenting. I am presenting.
Okay. I'll try again. I will try again. I will try again. Going now. Let's see what we got. No, it's not letting me in. For some reason.
Not like.
Nope. But we've got one more minute. Anyway. So this was a good session.
Yeah. It's still going down.
Oh, I would love to see this. Let me try one more time. Let me try one more time so everyone can see it. Okay.
Oh, it's going back up now.
This was such a great example. She would hit that sell button, set her limit order. It goes down. She's making money. I'm not presenting, I'm joining. Let me try. No, it won't let me in. Presentation. It sells you're presenting, but it doesn't show your screen. So we're good. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. Hopefully you learned something. You got to understand the market. You know, every Monday, this is something you want to chime into to hear Mr. Menser give his perspective, because he's very eloquent with it. He's focused. He puts a lot of time and energy to kind of let you know what's happening in the world. And then you get to see the market. You get to see the game being played. And you get to see different trades like this, which gives you a perspective of you have the ability to play this game if you're taught correctly. And anybody can do it. It does take time. It does take energy. It does take the ability to control your thoughts and emotions. And when you do all that, then great things will happen. So the network isn't working kindly for us today. So be blessed. We'll see you at the top.